trivia night.
What?
After trivia night, we're always out for drinks. So I've got nothing to do on Friday morning.
And that was super cool. Super cool.
Alright. Cross that off the list another day.
Super.
Back on the main street. The good thing is, fucking grid. It's easy for you to find you back out the fucking road.
Okay.
Yeah, look, alright? Just in case. Yeah. Why not pray?
Right.
Can't hurt, right? There.
Love this place.
A little more. It's a fucking hole in the wall, but I love it.
Huh.
So we got this, and they got these tables set up right here.
Yeah.
And you know, you sit right here, right on the tower.
So I must say, what an interesting city, right? There's one thing, it's Spain. It's the next thing, it's a city like this, Zaragoza, where, you know, you say there's a little bit of capitalism here from what my friend says. But of course, you know, coming from the United States, we are very much a capitalistic centric country. And for a socialist, whatever you want to call this kind of economy or society, I think the people do here pretty well.
Have a drink, look up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this is the other main tourist office here. And this is our town hall. This is the biggest square in Europe, apart from Moscow.
Holy shit. All the oro.
What Spain created.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Spanish word.
Wow. Oh wow, it's a different dimension, a different I didn't even see it like that. It looked like buildings, and now that you get closer, it's actually holy shoot.
Exactly.
That's cool.
Like actually looking at it from up in the tower.
Uh-huh.
Looking down on it. Grab a beer, head back.
Grabbing a beer at the Old Irish Gallagher Tavern. All right. I think just about almost everyone is doing okay here. You know, you think about just such things like homelessness. There's not much homelessness here compared to America. Look at Los Angeles. Look at New York City. You would see homeless people just about on every part of the street. But you don't. And it's clean here. And even the most average people still get taken care of. I don't know. Capitalism is cool, but also when you have something where everyone's taxes, and you know at least where at least half, if not all of your taxes go to, like education and medical, where that's where a lot of us struggle, of course, with medical. If you broke an arm or something, or if you had to get major surgery, you'll be in trouble. But here, you get covered. What's up, people? I'm back here in Zaragoza, in the main spot here. I wanted to see how it looked here during the daytime. What's up, peoples? Getting this sun over here in Spain, because you gotta get your vitamin D in, you know what I'm saying? Hope you guys been enjoying the ride so far. This is a very productive society here. People are well-to-do. Also, the crime is little to no. I don't have to worry about getting stolen. regardless. I don't have to worry about people walk pretty much just relax. They got their pocketbooks out, they have their book bags out. You know, you don't have to care about that. There's a lot of things I could definitely say, but I'm gonna keep some thoughts to myself. But just observing, walking around, you see that you know, again, like even if you're working a minimum wage job, my friend here says that the average wage here is about 20,000 a year, 30,000 a year. I think that's like equivalent to our 40,000, but their 20,000 goes very far compared to ours. Our 40,000, I mean, we got 40,000, and then we have taxes, and then we also have to pay for medical on our own, education on our own. We have to do a lot of shit on our own. Whereas here they pay 20,000, and yes, that may be getting taxed, but at least they know if they get messed up in some kind of way, they get taken care of medically. They know that, hey, you know, you can get access to education and not have to worry about paying a whole house and mortgage to get out of school and find out that you can't even get a job in America, right? People paying 50,000 or 100,000 for freaking college, and then they're coming out with debt, becoming bartenders and servers and McDonald's workers, maybe, you know, working just even like just low-paid jobs. And then you got people over here, they don't have to worry about that. So I don't know, man. There's a lot to be debated. You have a clean city again. Most of the people are doing pretty well. And when I'm saying well, I'm not saying they're billionaires or millionaires. I'm just saying that they, you know, they're dressed decently. There's little to no crime. When you see people get into fights here, all they do is shove each other. And that's every so often. And that's less here. That's maybe more in Madrid. You know, there's a little, you know, upset, a little altercation. The altercation is just all about pushing each other. And then they walk away. You know, again, I'm just really amazed, and I sometimes wonder, is capitalism really good? Yes, it serves its purpose. Like if you work hard and you could, you know, the best way to live in America, I think, is becoming a millionaire. You know what I'm saying? The best way of doing well in a capitalistic society is having at least $100,000 saved in your bank account. You can make 100 or 200 or 300K, but it's also about what you have saved. It also has what you have invested, and also it's about your net worth. Because anything below that, if you have nothing saved to your name, if you have no investments, if you don't have, you know, a certain amount of capital, you don't do well in America. crapping over is capitalism, right? Like I see the benefits of that, but I also see like what's going on in our country with the homelessness and the crime rate and all that stuff. And I go to a place like Europe, and the way this economy and the government is treating people, it just seems like they're just doing so much better. And people could debate on here and say, oh, well, they don't have a big population like ours. I mean, you could debate on all that stuff, but I just believe they are doing okay over here. And here's another thing I want to say too. Overweight, obesity, it's like 1 for every 10, 20 people here. 1 for every 10 to 20 people here are overweight and obese. You see a lot of thin people. You see a lot of slim, slender, lean in tone. You got some guys with some bellies here and there. Some older guys are like 50 and up. But for the most part, these people here, man, they're all right. I wish I could translate some of this, but my Spanish is equivalent to house Spanish, as somebody had quoted before. Granted, yes, I had learned in the house how to speak from my dad. He didn't teach me really directly, but I basically can speak on that level. We go out to a bar, restaurant, hang out in a house, and that is pretty much, like I can tell you, like, look, percentage of kilos repartidos in, okay, seco y merca, okay, some statistics here. This is like some things that they're doing here, volunteer work, helping to better the population, feeding people, I guess, organizations socially with each other, the present and the future, Stadium Casablanca. I mean, it's just 75 years, Stadium Casablanca. So yeah, there's a lot of Banco de Alimentos. Yeah, it's good stuff, man.